Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today we're going to be going over all the books that I read in June. This is very late. It is almost the end of July and I'm just now filming this because I've been very busy. So I haven't had much time and I have no motivation. So I need to lock in and actually film this video so that I can film my July one because we are behind and I've been very preoccupied and I've been slacking. That's all I gotta say. I've just been slacking. But I read a lot of Kindle books. If you can't tell, there's only 3 physical books in my list. But we're just gonna get right into it and talk about all the books that I read in June. So let's go. The first book that I read in June was Saving Six by Chloe Walsh. This was a reread. I did film, well, I have a series going on where I'm rereading all of the Boys of Tommen books. So if you want to watch the vlogs to those are up. I think I've filmed all the way up to Taming 7 at this point. So I have quite a few. I have one more, which is Releasing 10 to finish up the series that I'm doing. But I'm having a really fun time rereading and going through this series, and I don't know, I'm just having a lot of fun kind of stepping back into this world with my favorite characters of all time and my favorite series of all time. If you want to watch that is on my YouTube, so those videos are there. But I did read Saving Six. I really enjoyed the reread. I felt like I liked it the same amount basically as last time I read it, but I did drop the rating just a little bit, but not by too much. I think I rated it like 4.75 before, and then I just changed it during the reread to 4.5 stars just because I liked Redeeming Six more, but Redeeming Six wasn't quite a 5-star. So yes, really enjoyed this. This is following Aoife and Joey's journey in their life going through really difficult things. Joey's struggling with addiction and he lives in a very abusive household, so he's trying to kind of navigate that and cope in the only way he kind of learned how, which is through drugs. And then Aoife is trying to be there for him and help him and figure these situations out with him, and it's very much kind of a slow burn within this book, and it gets really into the brunt, I feel like, of their relationship. It still goes into their relationship a lot in this book, but it's like from the day they met, which is I love. And just getting a peek into their lives as kids and growing up together is just, it's perfect. It's perfect. So really enjoyed this one. I did rate it 4.5 stars with the reread, and yeah, I'm excited to get to Releasing 10. But love Joey and Aoife's books. They are my second favorite couple out of all the couples for sure. The next book I read was Unravel Me by Tarera Mafi. We're continuing obviously the Shatter Me series. We're getting through it. I haven't read any recently, but I need to keep up with that. But basically every month I'm just kind of getting through it and trying to continue and just see how this whole situation in this world kind of handle everything that's kind of happening. So it's very entertaining. I fear I don't really remember much of this book. I'm gonna be so honest. This is why I need to do my wrap-ups way prior, but that's okay. I really don't remember much about this book. I'm gonna be so honest. They're all kind of like merging together in my head within this series because I'm also reading the novellas at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but like we're reading the novellas as we go. So I don't really have much to say on this. I kind of thought it was average. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. But yeah, I feel like the Shatter Me series just isn't for me, and maybe as we go further, because like everyone really likes the series, as we go further maybe it'll get better and I'm just not at the best part yet, or like it's still the beginning, so it moves very slowly, I guess, throughout the timeline, so we're not getting much within every single book, and it just is slowly piecing it together. So I feel like as we get more into it and we get to the brunt of the story and the brunt of the situations that are taking place, it'll really pick up. So yeah, overall rated it 3.5 stars. Wasn't my favorite, wasn't my least favorite. I just am kind of, with this whole series, I'm just kind of like, it's okay. I have no real like thoughts or opinions on it as of right now. I'm just kind of reading it to see what's kind of happening, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, 3.5 stars, very average, not much to say on that. The next book I read was The Right Move by Liz Tom Ford. I've been going through the Windy City series, and I'm kind of enjoying it. I feel like Mile High, didn't really like Mile High, didn't really care for it. It just wasn't my favorite. And the MMC, the first time we meet him he doesn't give me the greatest opinion of him the first time we meet him. And I don't know, I just feel like it wasn't my favorite because of that, and I just wasn't, not a huge fan of the characters. I like the characters, and I like them in the other books so far, but definitely my least favorite so far in the series. But I like The Right Move. The Right Move I really enjoyed. Love the MMC, love the FMC. I think they were really good together, and the Forced Proximity was perfection. I had such a fun time reading it, and it was, I don't know, it was super fun. It was very entertaining. We dove a lot into kind of what's going on separately with them and what they're kind of struggling with and trying to work through, which I really enjoyed that aspect of it. And the friendship they built along the way was just really, really good, really entertaining. I binged it. I just had so much fun reading that book, and it made me excited to read the rest. So rated that one 4 stars, really enjoyed it, had fun. And now I'm excited for the rest. I feel like they're gonna be even better. I'm excited for, I'm really excited for Rio's book. That's what I'm most excited for. And then I've heard that Play Along, I think that's what the next book is after Rewind It Back. I don't know, I'm getting the names mixed up, but I've read the 3rd book, so I'm now moving on to the second Rhodes brother, Isaiah, I think it's Isaiah. So, and I've heard that one's like a fan favorite, so I'm really excited to read that one, and I'm very much anticipating it. But yes, really enjoyed The Right Move, 4 stars, ate it up. The next book I read was The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I'm finally getting to this series. It's been on my TBR cart for way too long, so had to pick this up. I feel like I was kind of putting it off because I read Inheritance Games and I'm kind of over that series, so I wasn't really itching to pick up The Naturals. I do still want to finish the Inheritance Games series and the Grandest Games, that whole thing. So I need to get to those eventually and get caught up in those. But so far, I'm really enjoying The Naturals. I've only read the 1st book so far. It was super entertaining. I got through it really quick, and I really like the characters. I'm excited to kind of see this friend group form and a found family kind of develop, because I feel like that's going to kind of happen. And I'm just having such a good time with this one, and I'm excited to continue. I think I'm going to continue this month with the series, but the mysteries in it were really interesting, and I was genuinely shocked by the plot twist within it. I was not expecting it. I feel like there were like a lot of hints to it where I could have possibly picked up on it, but I didn't. And then looking back, I'm like, why didn't I not notice that? And I feel like that happens a lot when I read kind of mystery-esque books, or like books with kind of like a plot twist. Certain things will be like hinting at it and foreshadowing to it, and I just completely miss it because I'm just here for vibes. I'm honestly just here for vibes. Sometimes I'll pick up on something happening, but a lot of the time I'm just like, what the heck happened? And I'm like, oh, how did I not notice that? But still had such a fun time, and I loved the mystery in it, and I'm really excited to get to the rest of the books and kind of see where they go with the rest of the series. Overall, I rated it 4 stars, was really entertained, and I have high hopes for continuing the series as we go. The next book, I was continuing a series, and I've been really anticipating this book in this series, and especially because the show, I was really excited for their book because of the show, and that's the Off-Campus series. And I read The Score by Elle Kennedy. I've been kind of trying to get through this series as well. Lots of series this month, I've noticed, which is kind of fun because I'm trying to get through a lot of series this year, and I'm very happy about that. But wish I read more physical books, but it's okay. I love Dean and Allie. Dean and Allie are my favorite couple out of the whole gang. I think they're so funny, and I love their banter and their flirtiness, and then like secret relationship thing they have going on, and like even though it's not really fully a relationship, I love their moments together because they're very private and to themselves, but then they're trying to keep this a secret, so it's kind of like going into them specifically as people. So I really enjoyed that, and I loved the show, and I'm really excited for their season, and I had fun reading it. I feel like Elle Kennedy's writing isn't my favorite, just because I feel like a lot of the things she says, I'm like, maybe not. Maybe don't say that about people or women and stuff. And I just feel like she tends to sexualize women quite a bit within her books, and that kind of rubs me the wrong way. But I still really enjoyed this book, and I really enjoyed seeing Dean and Allie and their love story, and it made me really excited for the show and to see how they portray them from their book in the show. So that was very entertaining and fun. I feel like it kind of took me a little bit to get into though, but I did get into it, and I did rate it 4 stars. Had such a fun time. Lots of 4 stars this month, I've noticed, but that's good. We love getting a 4-star read, just like a fun book that we can get through, have a joyful time, and just, yeah, that's all I can really say about that. And then the next book, we're again continuing the Shatter Me series, and that was Fracture Me, again by Tarara Moffey. This again, we're continuing it, and I don't really remember, I keep saying again, but I don't really remember too much that happened in it. I believe this is in, what's his name? Adam. I believe this one was the one that was in Adam's point of view, which wasn't my most favorite. I didn't really enjoy Adam's point of view out of all of them, and it was really quick, and it was just like super fast paced, and I read it really quickly, which was good because I love reading a book quick. It makes me feel better, but wasn't my favorite. There were some fun moments, some good moments, some stressful moments, but overall wasn't my favorite. I don't know how I'm feeling about the Shatter Me series. I'm gonna continue though, and we're gonna see how we feel as we continue. This is also a novella, so I'm not too upset about it not being my favorite, so that's fine. Overall, I rated it 2 stars. It was just kind of like there in a way, but it's like a novella, so it's not that big of a deal to me. If it was like one of the main books, like, then I'd be like, what is this book? So yeah, that's just kind of how I'm feeling about the Shatter Me series in that book as of right now. But I think I'm gonna try to continue it this month. I'm gonna read another book this month just so we can progress along and keep going through them. The next book I read was Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I have finally, after reading this, caught up on all the Emily Henry books, and I've read, well, the main, like, what is it, 6, the main 6 that everyone reads, you know the gist. But I actually had a lot of fun with this book. I really enjoyed it, and I loved how she kind of switched it up a little bit with it being 1, a romance, and then 2, kind of like, is giving like 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I really liked following Margaret and her story and like learning about her life and everything. I've heard a lot of people didn't really like Margaret's point of view. Not her point of view, it wasn't really her point of view, but didn't really like her story because they didn't really care and wanted to see the romance more. But I had fun. I liked it. I was invested, and I loved the mystery in it because there was kind of like a mystery and like a foreshadowing moments within it and a plot twist at the end, which I really had fun with and I was shocked about. So I enjoyed it. I've heard mixed reviews. Some people love it, some people hate it. It's okay. I really liked it though. I think this is my second favorite Emily Henry book that I've ever read, which is Grand. Book Lovers is my number 1 though, but this is definitely my second favorite. I haven't gotten a 5-star with her books yet, so maybe someday. One day I will get a 5-star. I have really high hopes because everyone has their 5-star Emily Henry book and I don't have that yet, and I want it. I want it now. Anyway, I'm being dramatic. Super entertaining, super fun, loved the romance. That was super cute. And there wasn't really, it was like a hint of a miscommunication, but also not really. Like I like how she wrote the miscommunication trope within this, and sometimes, well, a lot of the time within her books, the miscommunications in it really frustrate me and annoy me, and I don't like them. So I rate it lower because of that. But this one was well done, and I did rate it 4.25 stars. I thought it was really fun, really good, and I do recommend this. I think it was good. I think it was cute. The last book I read in June was The Bright Years by Sarah DeMoff. I've been anticipating this book for a bit, and I was really excited about it because I've heard really good things. It was really short, which it was short, which I wasn't expecting, because I don't know, I just thought it would be longer, but I love a literary fiction book, and especially one that has a lot of struggles, family struggles, emotion packed within it. I will eat up every time. I love a heartbreaking story, and this one just, oh my god, heartbreaking. It would stab me in the chest. I was like, we're following like 3 different characters, and we're seeing kind of their journey living life and what they're doing about certain situations and how they're handling them, and genuinely just like the struggles of life and family and heartbreak. And I don't know, it was really sad. I was shocked by one point in the book, and I wasn't expecting it, and it broke my heart, and I don't know, the story was just beautifully written. It was beautiful, it was wonderful, it was really perfect. I really want to read The Burning Side soon. I'm anticipating that one, so hopefully we can get a 5-star with that one. I don't know. But with this one, we did get a 5-star. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was just so beautiful. Like, that's all I can really say about it. And I really highly recommend, if you love a story with family struggles, with love and heartbreak, and just kind of struggling to get through life. It was pretty good. That is all the books that I read in June. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you want to read any of these, I highly recommend. Some of them I do, some of them I don't, some of them I don't really know how I'm feeling. We're just getting the mix, but I had such a fun time reading this month, well, last month, and I will make sure to do my July wrap up at a reasonable time, because this is crazy that I did it so late. I apologize for that, but yeah, I had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and if you did, I have my other book links down below, so you could definitely check those out. I have my Bookstagram, BookTok, and all my little book apps, so if you kind of want to see how I'm rating things and everything, those are down below, so you can definitely check those out. And yeah, that is all. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.